What's going on, guys? This is Damien from The Lookout, and I'm taking a break from the break to bring you the much requested Ben's Green Gogeta BR, which topped Oceania Regionals. Yeah, everyone went like, what the hell just happened here? I did so as well, and I saw the spice in this deck, and it's very, very spicy, trust me. So, yeah, fun fact, today is the national holiday in Croatia and I'm spending it doing my favorite thing in the world, talking about green. So, let's go! Okay, so, first off, before we start, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that green is a horrible color, do not play it, green is awful. Yes, I top stuff with green and every time I win a game it costs me 5 years of my lifespan. Just in pure stress. But yeah, let's go first over the leader. So, you might not know what this one does. I don't blame you. Let's start with the front side. He's only 5k. Veku, when this card attacks, you look at top 5 of your deck and you add up to one Son Goku BR, Vegeta BR or Gogeta BR, all green and with an energy cost of 6 or less. So this searches for everything but your boss monster. Among them to your hand, so you just look up, take one, put to hand, and then he gets plus 5k only for the battle. Yeah, not good. Auto, if you have 2 or more energy, when one of your Z energy cards activates EX Evolve, yeah, here you EX Evolve from the Z deck, you may flip this card to its back. If you do, draw one, switch one energy into active mode, and add cards from your life until you have 6 left, and the normal condition is just 4 less. On the front side, this deck draws like crazy. Auto, once per turn, when you play a green battle card with an EX Evolve from Z energy, or a green Gogeta BR with a union from your hand, draw one card. And when he attacks, he also draws one and gets plus 5k. Draws like crazy. So, if you are new to the game, this deck basically wants you to charge Z energy and then EX Evolve from Z energy to draw cards and do stuff. First, we have 4 copies of the 6 drop. So this is SSB Son Goku and SSB Vegeta Team Attack, 15k. Important thing about this one is that it is both Vegeta and Goku BR, which you need for Union Fusion. Double Strike, permanent. When this card would leave your battle area, it's removed from the game. Auto, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 6 or less, KO it, and this card gets plus 5k for the turn, so it's 20k when you play it. Additionally, if you have at least one Son Goku BR and one Vegeta BR in your Z energy, draw a card. So this is basically a draw plus removal. You can play it for 1, it has activate main limit 1. If your leader is Veku or Gogeta and you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand or your Z energy. So you just play it, you draw 1, you KO something. And then it's 20k double strike. Not bad, 3 energy or more. That's the issue with this deck. Next we have Gogeta Battles Beginning. This is just a super combo. That's it. Super combo if your leader is green and your leader is a Z leader, or you have 2 or more Z energy, or you have a Z battle card in play. When you combo you draw 1. Very important. This is a Gogeta BR and I'll explain why later. Like, why is that important, not why is this Gogeta. Now we just have the Goku free drop. This is the one that you can, that has a permanent, which says that you can evolve it, EX Evolve from your Z energy. It's just 15k deflect, limit 1. So you pay 1 green, you draw 1, you EX Evolve, and then you draw 1 and discard 1. Then we have what dormant potential should be, something that should be generic in green. Counter attack, limit to 1. If this is your leader, negate the attack. Additionally, you may discard 1 green card from your hand, and then the opponent can swing only 2 times more, and that's it. So like this should be dormant potential. Dormant potential should negate the initial attack. Permanent, if your leader is a Green Gogeta and at least one Goku and one Vegeta are in your Z energy, you can activate this counter without paying its cost. So yeah, it's basically dormant. But you negate the attack, but your opponent gets to swing 2 more times. Then we have the EX Evolve Vegeta. This guy is just, 15k, draw 1 card, pay 1 energy. When he is played, you choose 1 card with a cost 4 or less and KO it. That's it. So one of the main reasons why this deck isn't so good is these two, Goku and Vegeta. Very unimpressive. Like very, very unimpressive. Then we have the duo that just gets them. From the deck, these are the tutors. When you play them, you tutor top 7. And then like you grab Son Goku or Vegeta BR and add it to your hand. That's it. So these guys are just tutors. They're mainly EX Evolve targets for the 4 drops. Now we have the first Gogeta. 6 cost, deflect, dual attack, union fusion for 2 energy. If your opponent has 2 or more energy and you draw 1, so it says Green Son Goku and Green Vegeta. It is permanent, which says that you can choose your cards in the Z energy when you're using this skill from the hand. And it has auto limit 1. When it is played, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, KO it, and this card can't be KO'd until the end of your opponent's next turn. So for 2 energy, it is 25k dual attack KO something guy. But that's it. It's okay. It's decent-ish. Then we have 3 copies of the Unison, Piccolo Guardian of Earth. This one is actually very good in this deck because he has auto. If you have 1 or more Z energy, when an opponent's battle card is KO'd and you have waves, as you can see, to KO battle cards, this card gets plus 5k for the turn. So he's basically always 20k. Always 20k Unison, plus 1, draw a card, -1, give you dual attack. It's excellent for, surprise pressure when you really need it. Then 4 copies of Dormant, 3 copies of the Boss Monster. So Boss Monster, 8 cost, deflect, double strike, 35k, permanent, can't be KO'd, auto limit 1, when it is played, you KO something, a battle card, you KO a battle card, ignoring barrier, and your opponent discards 1, activate main, limit 1 for 1 green energy. If your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you add 1 of your Gogeta BR cards with an energy cost of 6 to your Z energy, play this card from your Z energy. Very important to note that you need to have the 6 drop out on the field to do this. You can do this from hand. That thing took away so much power from this deck that you have to do this from the field. It is unfortunate, but still, for 1 energy, deflect, double strike, you swing twice with your dual attacker and then you pay 1 and you KO something and discard. It's not bad, it's just kinda underwhelming when it comes to the Gogeta deck, but still, it's okay as far as green boss monsters go. You're thinking, Damien, everything here is okay. What's going on? How did they stop? Well, I'll show you soon. 2 copies of Ribrium, Punishing Passion. This is some extra hand destruction in the deck. Activate main, you pay 2 green energy. If your leader is green, you warp this card from your drop, and then your opponent discards 2 cards. That's just 2 energy, discard 2. Then 2 copies of Goku Fated Rival, barrier removal, 30k, double strike. Yeah, you want to play this one, especially because it wants to have a Saiyan in the Z energy, and your entire point is to charge Saiyans into the Z energy. Super easy to get this one out. No Piccolo, however. 3 copies, only 3 copies of Charismatic Villain. So just 3 copies it's very ballsy going with just 3 copies. I'm super surprised here. Then we have, Cell Xeno, because This right here is a 6 drop. So if you can get 2 of them out, that's 12. Then you also have 4 drops which you evolve from your Z energy. You have, like, for example, this Vegeta. You have the 8 drop that you can play for 1 energy. So for 3 energy you can go like, if you have this guy out already, you can go like into this guy. I'm just gonna bring it up, like swing, pay 1, play this card, discard 1, swing, and then just use him with, for example, Vegeta, say like, okay, successor, play Cell Xeno, and then just take away 3 cards, swing twice for 4 damage, win the game. Then we have 2 copies of Hasty Dispatch Dispo. This one, I'm gonna read it to you. It's meant to bring back your 1 drops. Activate main. If there are no cards in your battle area and you send this card from your drop to the warp, choose up to 1 battle card with an energy cost of 1 in your drop area and play it with its skills negated for the turn. You don't need more copies, just 2, and the cards that you're looking to bring back are your Goku and Vegeta, your 1 drops, essentially, because you need targets for, you know, the 4 drops. And finally, the much requested, the long expected spice. What is the spice here? Don't fall out of your chairs when I show you this. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Broly Omen of Evolution. 2 copies. Now, you might be thinking, Damien, what the hell? That's the exact same thing that I thought. I was looking at it and I was like, what the hell just happened here, man? For those of you who don't know, and I don't blame anyone, this card never stopped play anywhere. Activate Battle. Place this card in its owner's drop area from your combo area. Choose up to 1 battle card with a combo cost of 0 in your opponent's combo area and place it into its owner's drop. So this works only on defense, and in defense, I mean, it works in offense but doesn't do anything. When you're defending, when your opponent is comboing, you can combo with this card, remove it from the combo area, so you're not getting the 5k, but then you also get to remove something from your opponent, like a super combo, for example. I've asked Ben why this, and what I was told is the following: this thing denies relevant Z energy charge. When you're playing against Android 21, for example, it's ignore the sun. Adobe Reader is being awful. So if you're playing against Android 21, you can negate the energy charge. If you're playing against Blue and they want to play Android 17 Defending Friends, you deny them the energy charge that they need. If you're playing against Gogeta, which needs Goku and Vegeta, which needs those cards in the energy, you deny the charge with this. So basically it's just deny the Z energy charge, make it impossible for them to use some floodgates, their Z battle cards, to awaken in some cases. That's the entire point of this card. And I don't think that this card would work anywhere else except here. Because now we go into the Z deck. Actually, I'm gonna start, because I'm talking about this here. Because of SSB Gogeta Supreme Fusion. Because of your Z leader. Your Z leader has the ability, auto, when your opponent uses a card in combo, you may place up to 1 card with 5k combo power or less from your opponent's combo area into its owner's drop. You can deny them relevant Z charge twice. And he Z awakens for 1 energy on 4 lives. So if you can Z awaken early enough, you can basically take away your opponent's relevant Z energy charge. For example, your opponent's like, okay, I know that Gogeta is coming. So I'm just going to bait the first charge, and then you remove it, and then your opponent's like, okay, I'm gonna attack with something for real now and combo to get, I don't know, Goku GT into the Z energy, and then you're like, okay, no problem, Broly, take it out. Your opponent's like, hey, what the hell, I just said I lost 2 of my relevant Z charges, and like I'm 2 cards short now, and I'm 2 attacks short now, and you're like, ah, lol, lamao. That's basically the secret spice here. Let's go through the rest of the Z deck very quickly. 3 copies of Bulma. Auto, if your leader is a green, is this leader. When you attack with the Son Goku BR or Vegeta BR, both with EX Evolve, so only the 4 drops, you may use 1 card from under that card in a combo with its skills negated for the turn. If you do, negate this skill for the turn. So basically you just combo with the card beneath them to give them plus 5k. Activate main, limit 1. If your leader is this leader, and you place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck, play up to 1 Son Goku BR or Vegeta BR card, both green and with an energy cost of 1, from your deck with its skills negated for the turn, and then shuffle your deck and remove this card from the game. It's a consistency piece, basically. It's extra combo plus consistency piece. Then we have 2 copies of Jiren the Immovable and 2 copies of Frieza Resurrected Ambition for some additional discard. Finally, going into the side deck, yeah, 2 more copies of this one. Apparently it's already revealed. 2 more copies of the Broly. Then we have 2 copies of Urgent Aid Kami, 2 copies of the Gohan Rare, 2 copies of Koitsukai, 2 copies of Black Mask Saiyan, 2 copies of Vegeta protecting his loved ones, 1 copy of Ribrianne, the one that's just pay to remove something ignoring barrier, and very importantly, 2 copies of Vegeta preparing for battle. Now, you might be thinking, wait a second, this is red. Yeah, you see green is immediately better when you splash some red into it. Activate main. Place this card from your hand into your drop. Choose up to 1 Weku or Gogeta BR, no specified cost, in your drop area and add it to your hand. They're like, Damien, when am I gonna use this? Here is when. Don't forget that your super combo is a Gogeta BR. So when you play your super combo, whenever you have it in the drop and you have this card, you can actually just activate main, discard it, and get your super combo back, because it just says Gogeta BR and your super combo is Gogeta BR. So yeah guys, this is the deck. That's it for the video. Let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this crazy Gogeta BR deck, which somehow managed to top the Oceania regionals. This is the first time ever that we saw this deck top. I believe this is the first time ever. And if you ask a lot of people, this is the worst, one of the worst green decks in the game. So yeah, I was pretty surprised. I did not expect the Broly Spice in this deck. It makes perfect sense. And I'm keen on trying Gogeta, not now, but when the newest Champek support comes out. That's gonna be insane. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I read all of your comments. I try to respond to everything. I love our little community. And before you leave, hit those like and subscribe buttons, guys. Please share the video. Let's see if we can reach 3,000 subs before the end of BT21 spoiler season. That would be just insane. Also, we are live streaming 2 regionals this weekend. Don't miss them. It's gonna be a crazy weekend filled with Dragon Ball action. This has been Damien from The Lookout, and I'll see all of you in the next video.